Hi, welcome to another installment of Property Vlogs. Today I'm so excited to show you this house behind me. Look at that. That striking gable is on a property called The Stables. The Stables is in a development called Newton Manor, and we are in Newton Regis, and the whole development is by Cameron Homes. It's a collection of beautifully designed barn style properties, and this particular house is a 5-bedroom 2-bathroom property, and it has a WC, a double garage just around the corner, which we'll show you in a second, just bear with me, and then a lot of features inside. Its approximate size is 2,356 square feet, and all the other information will pop up on the screen using editing magic, or will be accessible via link in our description. But let's get straight into the tour. The weather's beautiful, we can admire this property, and from the outside you can just see there's a host of different materials. You've got the cladding, you've got the brickwork, which is a beautiful kind of rustic agricultural kind of type of brick as well, with a bit of white mixed in there. I love the fact that it's not like a plain flat red. It has a lot of texture and depth to it. We've got timber framed windows, and they're not in your usual white or grey. They're in this kind of like soft, warmish, kind of a very, very light sage green colour. We've got a timber fence which will take us to the back garden, and you can see the garden wraps around, so you've got a bit of kind of like a protective boundary, a luscious planting to the front, and then there's more, guys. You've got your block paving all the way to your double garages like we're talking about. You can just see the heritage features in the terms of, you know, the character that's in the roof tiles. You know, rather than your standard bright spanking new roof tiles, you've got these kind of reclaimed appearance roof tiles over there, and then you've got the brick detailing underneath the guttering, brick detailing at the front, and just a host of different little quirks. Shrubbery to the front, another front lawn over here, planting towards there, and paving slabs over there. So guys, let me take you around and we'll start the tour. And welcome home. Come inside and make yourself comfortable. Right, now that we're inside the hallway, the heart of the home, it has definitely got like a presence, a vibe to it. And I'm going to start from the top. We're going to talk about the front door. So the front door, as you can see, it has that beautiful paint color on the inside as well. It's got these fixed panes of glass either side, and this whole hallway is flooded with light. One of my favorite things that I always mention is this matting on the floor. Normally it's like kind of a very durable matting. In this case, it's a genuine coir matting, C-O-I-R, and it fits in with a barn style kind of countryside setting. I love the fact that they've taken it wall to wall, so it's ample space. They've put shoes or anything that you feel like you don't want to track dirt into the house with either side. I love that. So coming off the coir matting, we've got this beautiful luxury vinyl tile flooring. It's Candine flooring, and it's done in kind of like a wooden, whitewash wood effect, and I love it. Very durable matting, very durable flooring actually, and I love these details. Don't you just love this beautiful solid wood archway details? They've got that either side of the hallway, and it's such a nice way to kind of welcome people into the heart of the home. And then we look up, you've got a vaulted ceiling, it's got these roof lights in. I love all the little details that I'm seeing so far, and I think if this was my first time coming into this home, I really do feel like a warm welcome. It's got the warm wood, the details, the coir matting, and then that wooden appearance flooring. And then I do like seeing construction details. So we have this sealant that's all the way around, which is going to help eliminating drafts as well and help cut down any acoustic reverberation throughout the house. Now I'm just going to take you over here and let's talk about the doors, right? So we've got these oak doors done in a cottage style effect with the paneling vertically. Beautiful wood grain. What a beautiful wood grain. Got chrome ironmongery, so chrome door handles, locks and hinges, and then we've got these chamfered architraves and skirting, and the profiles match each other so they flow really nicely, and that is the look for the entire home. Oak doors in that warm wooden appearance, and then you've got the white satin painted satin finish architraves. Inside this door actually is our downstairs toilet / powder room. You can see the flooring continues into that space, and you've got half height tiling. Guys, everything that comes in this house that you see is already included, so there's no extras. This is a live, fully finished home ready for you to kind of move in. So half height tiling is in this property as standard, as you can see, and you've got a toilet and your sink by ideal standard. You've got your tap by ideal standard as well, mixer tap, and you've got a window, which I love, bringing in light and ventilation. Love the detailing, love the ceiling towards the floor, which is great for waterproofing because this is a wet space. And now let's go back into the hallway. So now that we're in the hallway, we've got the staircase, as you can see glimpses on the right, and a couple of doors. Talking quickly, briefly about the staircase, we've got the solid oak newel post, these. You've got the oak treads at the bottom. That's a really nice detail. That wooden contrasting detail with the carpeting. Very modern meets traditional. You've got a window bringing in light and a roof light as well. And then you've got the glass balustrading there. We'll talk more about this in a second, but let's go. Actually, before we go into this room, let me show you what's in here. This is additional storage space. So you've got like space for maybe like a buggy, bicycles, whatever you want. That's also your BT access point just underneath the stairs. And there is a light in there. So it's a nice and functional space. And it's got that beautiful door detail again. So the first room I'm going to show you on this floor is going to be over here. So as you can see, this is a beautiful size for a study or a playroom, and it has beautiful views of the garden. You can just see how expansive that lawn is from here, but we'll show you more of that in a second. Both of these window lights are opening, and again, it's that gorgeous timber framed window there. So yeah, this is the study. So let's come back into the hallway, and then I want to show you this. So I'm positioning myself perfectly to show you what's behind this beautiful double door. So let me show you and welcome you into your formal lounge / living room, the heart of the home. I say everywhere is the heart of the home. The heart of the home is wherever the family is. And if they're going to be in this room, what a fantastic space to be in. This is such a lovely room. You've got a triple aspect room. So as you come through those double doors, you've actually got windows either side, large floor to ceiling windows, bringing in so much light. You've got, you know, you can definitely appreciate the sun rising, sun setting with this triple aspect. You've got the windows there, and then you've got the slot windows that we saw. Both of these open as well, so that's fantastic. And from here you can see views of your garage and the front door. I love that. And then over here we've got the aluminium bifolding doors which open to the garden, so you can definitely spill out into the garden on a really beautiful day like today is. So I really love that. And maybe you can catch a glimpse of a property. That property over there is called the Well House, another fantastic property, barn style inspired property by Cameron Homes, and we've toured it. So yeah, definitely look through our archives to see more of that video. Now guys, from this point of view, I don't know if you're seeing what I'm seeing. Can you see how beautiful that feature is? The feature with the wooden arches, stunning. Right, let's proceed to the rest of the house. Follow me and I'll take you on to see the rest of the house. So now we are in the very functional dining, kitchen and living family room, family area. Wow, okay, first things first, can you see that ceiling with the exposed beams? Again, you're in a property called The Stables. You expect it to have those rustic agricultural elements, and this space is just so dynamic. You've got the roof lights lining the ceiling either side, that vaulted space, spotlights above, and the pendant fixtures. Well, actually, before we go into that, I just want to show you a bit of practicality. We've got beauty meets functionality. We've got another storage space over here. So you do actually have a choice of where you want to position your stores. So here we've got a beautiful position for a start. It's got a light fixture underneath it. And then we've got a wing over there, which I will show you in a second. But let's start off by looking at this space. So the dining area is the first space that you're going to walk into. But again, as you can see, it doesn't have furniture. So we're calling it the dining area, but you could make this the snug if you want. And you could swap it with the living area on the other end. It's up to you, but it's a nice size. I think it could comfortably, easily fit in a 10-seater, you know, dining table, probably a circular one or a rectangular one. Use your imagination. I'm going to challenge you, but that would go right here. And that is a good position to put the dining, because then it leads you straight onto the kitchen. And just look at the size of this kitchen island. I love that. In terms of the size of the kitchen island, it is definitely a really generous size. It's quite a few paces back, isn't it? So, and this marks the whole of the kitchen, and it's kind of like a kitchen that you can transition through. So you can walk through the kitchen to get to the family area and to the dining, and it ties both the spaces together. In the kitchen island, we've got the sink, but before we jump into it, what do? We always go through everything very methodically, and we're going to start over here. We're going to look at this double fridge. We've got the Neff fridge, freezer. So you've got fridge on one side, freezer on the other. So again, what you see is what you get. This house is move-in ready. You've got the storage, open storage display shelf. You can definitely imagine putting some decor in there. Some cookery books, recipe books. You've got the wall-mounted cabinets with the chrome. I love this, the chrome handles. Again, everything on soft closers. And I love the fact that they carry that color on the inside. It is usually an extra detail to make sure the colors are perfectly matched to each other. So I like that they've done that. You've got the recessed lighting underneath the wall-mounted cabinets as well. Again, loving the sealant details all the way around. In spaces that get wet or have stains, it's going to be easy to clean, easy wipe. You've got this beautiful quartz worktop with the beveled edges. Absolutely stunning. And then they've used that to form the upstand and the splashback to the 5 gas burner hob, which is also by Neff. And then the extract fan is above it, also by Neff. So either side of this, you've got these roof lights as well. Again, you've got roof lights throughout the whole entire space, but it's nice that it's kind of symmetrical. I like that little detail. And then underneath, we've got storage. So this is where your storage is. Oh, actually, Brian, look at this detail. Just an extra touch. This is definitely not your standard spec kitchen. This is kind of like another tier. And this is your cutlery drawer. You can see this is finished internally with bamboo. I love that. Again, soft closers. We've got storage, storage, storage. Again, here, more storage. So it's definitely an ample size kitchen with ample size storage. We've got more storage above there. Storage, and then you've got your built-in microwave oven. You built it, and then you've got your double oven system below. Guys, this kitchen is fully kitted out. Again, moving from there onto the island now properly. The same quality of worktop, that quartz worktop, more storage underneath, horizontal handle, so we've got dishwasher, also Neff appliances throughout, storage, 1.5 bowl, stainless steel sink with a mixer tap above it, and then storage again, all on soft closers, quiet, peaceful, open plan kitchen. You've got your wine cooler over here as well, and that's by Capel, temperature controlled, and it's a really good size. It's not like a mini one, it's a good size. And then the oversailing edge of the worktop is a fantastic place for a breakfast bar, but then they've used this as an opportunity to add additional storage, as you can see. So it's very practical. So let's work through this side of the kitchen. I like the arrangement as well. So on this side, we've got even more storage there. So it's kind of like a little bit of a pantry. And then from here, you can see where you are actually, views of the front door and that beautiful landscaping at the front of the property. As you welcome people to your property, they can just enter here. You can connect through the spaces. I love these open shelves done in kind of like a whitewashed wood grain effect. It contrasts beautifully with this dark gray shaker style kitchen as well. So again, like I said, you're going to hear that S word, storage, ample storage throughout, lighting underneath, beautiful worktop, ample prep space, And that is the kitchen. So moving on from the kitchen, now we're spilling into the family area. The family area currently has the TV area over there, which is a great position to put the TV. You know, this could be your feature, a focal point. Again, I just want to mention you've got a large radiator. This is a large space. So this is the size of radiator we would expect to see to heat up such a generous size space. Again, looking at this space, I think this is it's somewhat square in plan. So there's definitely multiple options for how you put the furniture and where you want to put the sofa, whether you go for an L-shaped sofa. You can definitely fit several pieces, maybe a sofa there, a sofa here, and one in that area. You've also got the fixed windows over here. I like that. That's a really nice detail. So fixed windows bringing in light. So it's a dual aspect space. And just before we move out of this area, I just wanted to point this detail. So underneath this fabulous worktop, you've actually got this storage shelving area. And when I've seen this before, I've seen it being used as an opportunity for decor, you know, or cookery books. You know, you've got an option over there or over here, or you can put candles or whatever you want to use to set the mood. Again, from this space, you can just really admire the vaulted ceiling and those exposed beams, the spotlights, the framing and everything. And you can have, right at the end of that room, you can definitely put a massive piece of artwork, a huge clock, something with a statement, just kind of balance off the statement of the space. So now, just in case you thought that was it, we're going to show you more. And I just want to take you into the garden with me. Let's step down into this big paved area, which just leads beautifully off your family area through these gorgeous aluminium frame bifold doors. And the bifolding doors, just to let you know, they are actually color matched to match the exact same shade of the timber windows. So that's a lovely detail because it takes a bit more effort to get that done. So you step down into here, you've got your linear threshold drain, which is great. So that means that you're not going to be tracking in a lot of water into that space, and you know, drainage, it's an extra level of detail. And then you can really look at the back of the property from here. So where should we start really? Let's start the garden tour straight away. So you've got your lawn, you've got your curved boundary wall, your brickwork boundary wall. You've got your timber fence over there, which is a great position. That's gonna be how you access the street from over there. And then you've got your bifolding doors, which are leading into your living room. You've got the windows facing the study, and then you've got a window there in the downstairs toilet, and then you've got your utility access, laundry room access to the garden. And again, you can see a glimpse of that beautiful property from here, the well house, which we toured previously. I am shamelessly plugging that property because it really was beautiful. And that one is actually not an empty house tour, it has furniture, so you probably really enjoy that. Give it a watch. And then going back to this garden tour, I love the fact that they've extended the paving outside here as well, so you could create a little barbecue area if you wanted to. You've got the gable, and you can really see that brickwork and how beautiful the red warm tones kind of complement that off grey, very light sage warm color on the windows. And then over here they've made the most of the terrain. You see the gradient rises, you've got these sleepers, and then the gravel between paving that goes all the way to another access. I love that. That's a fantastic detail, and it's nice to have two access routes into your property. Now let's go back into the house and continue the tour because there's more. And now I'm going to show you the bonus room to this floor, which is the utility room. So the utility room gives you like a straight line access from the front door to the back garden and uninterrupted views from both sides. I love that access and that route. You've got space for two appliances, that gorgeous worktop, a sink, and this is where the boiler lives. I love the fittings, and I like the fact that they haven't kind of downgraded the quality of finish in here. It still mimics the same quality that we saw in the kitchen, and it's a great laundry room for, you know, bringing in laundry to the garden. So now let's go back into this space, and I want to show you the other wing that goes with this gorgeous ground floor. So over here through this door is kind of the bedroom wing. So one of the bedrooms is just over here. I'm going to show you it. Fully carpeted, beautiful, beautiful window arrangement, a large opening window. And then from here you can see the front of the property, and it's a great size. I think it's a double. We've got sockets either side to kind of frame the bed. And then you've got your tall, beautiful wardrobes. You can see there, fully fitted, ready for you to move in with the clothes rails and everything, mirrored glass doors as well. And I don't know if you saw this, guys, there is also a vaulted ceiling, and you can see where the pendant would be. You can definitely opt for a really dramatic pendant if you really wanted to. So let's come back into the hallway for this wing, and let's keep going down, and I'll show you the next room. So the next room is over here. This is another bedroom. So you can see here the sockets. The bed would go right in the middle. We've got the radiator, and then the window again having those front garden views. And then you can see the property also from here. A wardrobe space would be over here. Definitely would fit more than a double wardrobe. I could imagine fitting in like a sliding feature, but it's been left open. So if you want a dresser, you can definitely put it there, but it doesn't eat into the space in the room at all because it steps in. Now, coming back in here, let me show you another bedroom. Yes, guys, another bedroom over here. Now, in this configuration, the wardrobes would go over here, and you've got that window configuration we had before with the two fixed either side, one fixed below, and one opening window. And there's just going to be so much air, fresh air and fresh light flooding this space. I love the little details like the sill as well, the wooden sill kept really, really low, which then maximizes the size of the glass, and you can see your driveway from here, and you can see yet another vaulted ceiling. So yeah, let's go back into the hallway because there's more, and I'm going to show you the family bathroom. So this is the family bathroom. You can see the chrome floor to ceiling towel rail. It's a 4-piece suite. I love that. Yep, 4-piece suite, which means we've got our shower. Yep, toilet, tick, bathtub, large bathtub, and you've got your sink, floating sink, which means it's easy to clean underneath. The flooring is fully tiled, this gorgeous ceramic tile by Porcelanosa, and then the wall tile with the chrome edge strip, the chrome trim to all the half-height tiling. You've got a roof window as well, bringing in lots of natural light. And again, of course, it's a very dramatic space with the vaulting. You can see the spotlights there and the extract fan above. I love that. So yeah, that is the space. Now I'm going to back you up, and then we're going to go and show you the first floor. Okay, now we're going to go to the first floor. So as you can see from this angle, you can really admire the oak and the woodwork of the staircase. I love the fact that they've brought this newel post all the way down. They could have just capped it there, but that is another cool detail. That's really stunning. And again, you can see from here views of the front of the property and just how beautiful and open that the lounge is once you open those gorgeous double doors. Let's go to the first floor. Right, now that we're on the landing, you can see that gorgeous detailing of the handrails and the oak posts that I mentioned earlier. We've got a roof light above and beautiful carpeted stair treads. We've got a hot water system here, over here, with a little bit of space, so you can actually combine a bit of a linen store there. But again, we do have 2 storerooms and cloaks downstairs. Now, the first space is over here. This is one of the bedrooms. So it's a fantastic single bedroom. It's already been kitted out in case if you wanted to use this space as a study, because you've got a TV aerial point there. There is a window bringing in lots of natural light in this space. Fully carpeted, radiator, and then another roof light above. Again, it makes a really nice nursery. Or if you wanted to kind of think outside the box, yes, this is a fantastic bedroom. It could also be a playroom, cinema room, or a study. an additional bonus study upstairs. It's completely up to you. Or a dressing area. But yeah, now let's go to the room we've all been waiting for, which is this room, your primary suite. Wow, beautiful, beautiful primary suite. You've got your sockets either side. You've got actually, these are spaced quite far. So again, I think a super king bed could easily fit in here. And then you've got your TV area over behind you. We'll show you that in a second, where you can mount your TV on the wall. Radiator, windows with 2 opening lights, so you can open at high level and just get in that fresh air whilst retaining that privacy in this room. And then you've got wall-to-wall wardrobes. And of course, no primary bedroom is complete without this, which is your primary bedroom ensuite. So this is a 3-piece suite, again, fully tiled in that gorgeous porcelanosa tiling. You've got the shower. It's a very large shower. I love it. Let me just open the door. So it's got the sliding door, and I love the fact that they've put the shower valve on the outside, so it's not directly below the shower head, which is great for those cold mornings when you need to preheat the water. So that's by Aqualisa, and it's got the rainfall shower feature there with the handheld device as a bonus. You've got the spotlights and a roof light as well, extract fan and shaver socket, double shaver socket, sink and your toilet as well. So, oh, and I'm sure I've already mentioned about the gorgeous tiling, but again, we've got it on the floor and they complement each other so beautifully. So that pretty much concludes the entire tour. Thank you so much for watching. Again, we have some fabulous tours by Cameron Homes, this being one of them, and you can click on another tour when it pops up on the screen. But before you do, subscribe so you get notified when our next video goes live, and we'll see you in a second because you're going to watch another video of ours, right? Okay, see you soon. Bye.